In this video, we will host a matchup featuring the two great players in the Magento theme space. Hyvä against the new Adobe Commerce Storefront. While this will in no way be as exciting as the Mike Tyson Jake Paul knockout was hyped to be,
just tell, his age was showing a little bit, and that kind of went away as the rounds went on.
We'll take a few minutes to dissect who is best served by each choice and the resulting benefits of selecting either route. I will wrap this up with a simple way to determine whether Hyvä or Adobe Commerce Storefront is the best choice for you.
I want you to turn left if you come to a fork in the road.
Yes, sir.
Now, to set the stage, we at SwiftOtter are both Adobe and Hyvä partners. I'm not trying to sell you one or the other. I want you to be fully aware of each option and how it can benefit your brand when you are looking to improve your customer experience. So if you're ready for some introductions, let's start with the standing champion, Hyvä. It's a legitimate Magento theme that powers over 4,000 websites. They've built a massive library of compatible modules, almost 1,000. And it's been around for, 4,000 divided by 1,000, equals 4 years. 4 years it's been around. But then here comes Adobe Commerce Storefront. It's a radically different style. It's a separate or headless website. It powers a handful of websites online today, nowhere near 4,000, and it's been around for a little less than a year. It doesn't have compatible modules, but then again, that's part of the design.
Very important thing, mate.
So then, why are we even having a conversation? It should just be Hyvä, right? I mean, you're not going to be disappointed with Hyvä, but I'm going to make the case that there is compelling merit to both sides. So let's start by looking at the tech stack. Both platforms replace core Magento technology, the old bug-prone days of then archaic. I mean, back in 2015 when Magento 2 was released, archaic then systems like Knockout.js and Less for styling, those are gone. So Hyvä is a theme. It resides in the core Magento code repository, and it's inseparable from Magento. It's deployed in one package with Magento 2 production. Hyva's capabilities, they're well known, they're established, and its technologies are modern, and I don't see any signs of fading with those technologies. Unlike Hyvä, which is a traditional theme integrated into Magento, Storefront is a standalone, it's separate website that connects via a API to Magento's backend. Storefront is back to the basics system. It replaces fancy technologies in favor of super lightweight systems that just plain work. While Storefront isn't used as much yet, each building block is modern and it is very well vetted. The big difference between these two is where the code is stored, with Magento as one package or separated from Magento as a separate website. So how would one code base versus a separated system affect us? Sounds like some techno speak that doesn't make any sense. Hyvä is an improvement on the way things have always been done. It works. But Storefront is the new way to unlock better performance. By breaking apart the front end and the back end, we reduce problems with upgrade breakages and improve performance.
Actually, I'm not even mad. That's amazing.
Let's move on to what is it like to move or migrate to one of these different platforms. Hyvä is compatible with, get this, over 85% of Magento modules currently for sale. They have pulled off an unbelievable feat. And this was a big concern in the early days, and they have all but eliminated it. Two pieces, however, remain to take the bulk of the migration time. Number one, customizing the website's appearance, and number two, updating or rebuilding custom functionality. Every page has to be updated and tested. Depending on the size of your project, this can be a decent amount of work. On the other hand, Storefront, as I said earlier, is a new website. So naturally the question is, wouldn't it take even more time? Be more complicated to migrate? It may, but it also depends on a variety of factors that can dramatically affect how much time it takes to migrate. But because Storefront is separated, we have some tools that we can leverage to really make a difference. We have what we call a combiner system. It basically allows you to replace specific targeted pages with Storefront. Start with one page and see the benefits of speed and management. Migrate then as you have budget. Once all these pages are migrated to Storefront, we rip out our combiner system, and you see an even more significant speed improvement. But as a quick reminder here, it doesn't matter if we're talking about old school Luma, Hyvä, Storefront, whatever. If the people doing the work don't know what they're doing, they will destroy the performance and design, leaving you with a product that just doesn't work as advertised. Getting qualified assistance like what we provide at SwiftOtter will make a difference for you. Thirdly, and to begin wrapping this up, what is the long-term vision for these two platforms? Hyvä just released its roadmap, and it is nothing short of downright impressive. They are now working on a layer built on Magento to improve many areas of functionality, such as the content management system, image editing, the admin design, and more. They continue their focus on improving their theme and checkout, which definitely does result in significant performance improvements. On the other hand, Storefront is still finalizing core capabilities, especially for B2B edition, as of this recording in March of 2025. But we are observing tremendous momentum toward website separation. You get better performance, more stability, and tools uniquely designed to improve content deployment. Ironically, Storefront also reduces your dependency on Magento, giving you freedom to explore other systems and even potentially other e-commerce systems. Better yet, Storefront does give you out-of-the-box access to Adobe Experience Manager, AEM, and this really new innovative document editing system. That was a lot of information, and so the question you're probably asking is, how do we sum this up? How do we make a decision? Hyvä improves performance. Adobe Commerce Storefront also improves performance. There are so many pros and cons to each one of these routes. What do we choose? And so if you're feeling the heat from slow pages and a struggling website, the time has come to decide. First, I would like to offer that we can walk with you through this decision process. We consider every nuance from every angle. Idea is to achieve a great outcome that will last you at least 5 years. But ignoring the small details that really can make a difference, here is a way that I think will help you distill this decision down into something that makes sense. Write down what you see is the most important priorities for your e-commerce store. I'm going to list out a few. Let's start with risk mitigation, speed, website stability, the immediate cost to see results, and modernization. These are the ones that I generally see most talked about. Yours might vary a little bit, but the goal is to then reorder them into what you believe is most important for your store and to accomplish the goals that have been set before you. Here is where I can make it super easy for you. If risk mitigation is in position number 1, Hyvä is your route forward, super easy. If any two others are in positions 1 and 2, then likely Storefront is your best option. Or if you're on Magento open source, again, Hyvä is your best route forward. Outside of that, I would say the answer is definitely nuanced. I hope this makes your decision just a little easier or at least more informed. This type of information is a preview of how we interact with our clients. We give you the information and collaborative consultation to develop an ideal solution for you. We would love to chat with you regarding the future of your website's experience. Shoot me an email, joseph@swiftotter.com, and I would love to introduce you to our team.